knows where when it comes in, it's time to play. All right, then. We're going to switch over. Remember to go into roll 20. If you can.
Oh, yes.
If you can't, don't worry about it. But there's a little map there that shows what's happening.
Oh,
And it also shows the initiative tracker, where we're at, whose turn it is. So just to remind everyone what happened 3 weeks ago, the fight started with the Elder Things. And the Elder Thing that the lion, with using very poor judgment, woke up in order to save the most important of all our player characters. They backfired on him, and the creature woke up all his buddies. Rachel returned to the room after teleporting Ephialtes to God knows where, and that was actually dealt with in the last adventure. So Ephialtes is back, but he's just not here. He's over in Kalandrah now. So then she came into the room and created like a magic missile. I think you should know how many of those you have left, Raphael.
No, it's the fire spears.
The fire spears. You did fire spears. So I think you rolled.
Yeah.
I think you still have like 3 hovering around you. You used 2 of them. One to kill another thing.
Yeah, it's 1 per level. So I should have. If I use 2, I should have 7.
You have 7 around you. Okay, that's awesome. So you got 7 of those fire spears hovering around you. You used 1 to kill an innocent elder thing, and another one to murder that terrible beast.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what happened. The lion basically went insane. The Freylia was in another form. I think she was hiding in.
Yeah, she was like a bird or something, right?
She shapeshifted.
Yeah, it was a hummingbird.
She was like a pigeon or something. Oh, like a hummingbird. And Beehat's right there on the floor. So everything just went to shit. Now because one of the elder things was killed by the spear.
So bad, but
yes.
I wouldn't call it so bad.
So because one of the elder things was speared, the rest of them, all their tentacles are flailing all over the room, and they're now aggressive. So they're going to attack you guys. So I'm going to use the same initiative tracker, and since John is late as usual, he's out of initiative. So he's going to be on his ass until he comes in. So the rest. So the lion was next. I wrote down the initiative from 3 weeks ago and put it right back up. So the lion is next. Go ahead, Tyler. What are you gonna do? Tyler, you are muted.
Good. So the lion, he pets the dragon.
Remember, this is a combat round. So you don't have much time.
He pets the dragon quickly, and he says, "Go ahead and burn that one. Burn it to cinder." And then he unsheaths his sword, and he sprints over to this one over here.
You're gonna try and run past
I'm gonna the first one on the left.
So you're going to try and run past the other 2 that are in front of it. Okay, move your character over there.
There's actually none in front of it. There's a corpse here.
The one at the bottom. It means the one at the bottom, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they got tentacles lashing all over the place. So if you run up to this one, you're going to be fairly close to 1 or 2 of them.
All right. So
go ahead, move yourself there.
See.
You're fine. They don't get attacks of opportunity.
All right. So I'm gonna roll a mighty deed to lunge at this beast, and I pretty much want to drive my sword into its chest and swing around so that I'm behind it and I'm away from the other elder things.
Okay, good.
So they don't get a opportunity to attack me because I'm using him as a shield.
Okay, gotcha. Roll your mighty deed, sir.
Now my glorious 1d4 shall not fail me. I hope. Either that or glorious death. Glorious death finds me.
Yes, you rolled a 2, so you're not going to make your deed. That's still a +2 to hit, though.
All right. So I'm going to put myself back here. Because it didn't work. I am going to... Okay. That is my roll to hit. Do I hit?
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage. Wow, the lion hits the
Nice. Fucking miracle.
So rare.
It is fucking rare.
It's cause for celebration.
What about the lizard? Does the lizard get a turn?
Your turn first.
I
Roll
am
for damage.
trusting the lizard. I did. It's 9.
9. Okay. Good. You slash that first elder thing, and you do considerable damage to the thing. It looks almost betrayed when it looks at you. Like it starts to screech. This crazy sound. It starts sending images into your head of betrayal and why. And then its tentacles lash out at you. But that'll happen at the end after somebody else goes. That would be Freylia. You're up.
Okay. But
So the
I'm
lion
still a
somehow
bird? No, I
came to his senses.
already changed to, I already changed back, right?
I don't remember. I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Yeah. So I am going to do, let me see. I'm gonna do magic missile,
All right.
and I'm going to go for this guy, which is the one that the lion was just attacking.
The original one.
Is it this one?
Yeah, the original one.
That one?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna continue helping him to attack that one.
Perfect. Do your roll. Someone give me the page for Magic Missile. Well, I'll find it.
Page 144.
144. Thank you. Go for it. Make your roll.
1d20. 20. Sorry, my computer is super slow, okay?
No worries.
Unless you want to roll for me.
You roll a 13 and then an 18. I imagine the 13 is your actual roll. What are your bonuses to cast?
6.
6. So it's 13 plus 6. That would be a 19. Good roll. So roll a manifestation. Roll a 1d10.
Okay, hold on, because like I told you, it's frozen. So,
You can use your
there,
home dice.
hold on.
I don't mind. You can use
Oh,
your home
yes,
dice.
okay, 1d10. Okay, it worked, hold on. It's working. So,
Okay, so manifestation is a 1. The missiles that appear around you are shaped like meteors. You get rocks, fiery, flaming rocks. Roll a 1d4.
ooh.
1d4.
Mhm.
3 of these meteors appear around you in like a triangle form and start hovering around you. You may fire them at whoever you want, and multiple targets if you'd like.
Okay. So, okay, so one is gonna go. I actually just want to attack one because if I attack the others, it's gonna start attacking me.
Okay, so you're gonna.
So I'd rather just focus on
You're gonna-
one creature.
So you, the
So
one that
this
the
one.
lion is fighting. Okay, so go ahead, roll a
Yes.
another 1d4 plus your level, your caster level. So your character's level plus 1d4.
Okay.
So you roll a 7, and that's 3 of those meteors. I'm not going to make you go for each one. So that's 7 times 3 is 21 on this guy right here. All 3 of the meteors slam into him, and the creature does one final screech before it falls over in flames, dead. You've killed the original elder thing that started all this. So I think you're done. Who? Someone to give any more than one attack?
Yes.
Here come the elder things. Now they're freaking out, man. Tentacles are flailing everywhere. The first tentacles, this guy right here moves closer to the lion, and slashes out with the tentacles. You feel lion. You roll saving throw.
Saving throw? Saving throw for what?
Dexterity. Reflex.
For so that's will.
Reflex.
Reflex.
Mm-hmm. Like some kind of dust comes out of this thing's the tentacles as they writhe around you. They're not even touching you. It's just the dust that's being sprayed all over you.
Wrong one.
Why are you rolling 1d8 for a saving throw?
That's 12.
Okay. Okay. You faint. You are out of it for unless somebody wakes you up for 3 rounds. You're unconscious.
That's great. I'm gonna go ahead and assume the role of Beehat.
So the lion goes to bed. The lion basically he stiffens for a moment and falls right over, right next to and you see the tentacles of the creature starting to go into his armor. That's one of them.
No.
Right here. This one over here comes over to Freylia and does exactly the same thing. Roll saving throw, Freylia.
Oh, great.
Reflex saving throw. The tentacles start lashing around you, and you see crystal dust coming from them.
Give me 1 sec. Let me see her.
They're screeching, by the way, and you feel the madness that comes out of the screams of these creatures, basically going into your minds. That's what knocked out the lion. By the way, it was like a bout of madness.
Hi, Freylia.
And it goes like
Pretty much.
Circus madness.
Circus madness. It's what hit the lion. He danced a little. He did like a little dance, and he fell over.
This is madness.
Make your save yet, Moose?
Yeah, but hold on. Let me look because I can't open her thing.
Oh, that's
It's
okay.
loading.
Give me your dexterity. You should have a dexterity bonus, and give me.
I can't open it.
Oh, you still can't open your. I can open your stats.
Okay.
Don't worry, I can open your stats.
I keep it all on paper.
I know. That's what I have to do now.
I got you, Loose.
Okay. Reflex saving throw 2. Total bonus 2.
So reflex saving throw 2, and then add any dexterity bonus you have to that too. That's your roll.
That's it. So
You have no bonuses to your dex?
no.
Okay, so roll +2.
Let me get my dice, okay? Because this is not working. Be right back.
Okay, go for it.
I blame Bill.
He's not even here. He's okay with chaotic creatures, so.
He'd be chill with these guys.
No. You misunderstand. I blame Bill Nye, the science guy.
That's right.
I got no science.
You probably failed to mention, hey, how's Bob the Shoggoth doing? And these things will leave you alone. You know who Bob the Shoggoth is, right?
Yes.
A great guy. I mean, thing.
He actually showed up when that one game when you and Felnox met. He was there.
Yeah.
You played him for a second. Here.
Yeah. Bob he's cool. He's a chaotic, dark thing, but he likes listening to Rasta music and doing a lot of drugs with Bill Leon.
He would be one of those neo shogoffs, the ones that take some kind of form, would they? They're not just
He's like a Rasta man.
There you go.
He has a cookie shop.
Jamaican.
Yeah, man.
Which was the dice I'm rolling?
You're rolling a 1d20, adding up 2.
Oh, a 1d20 plus
The main dice, the 20-sided.
Yes. Because it started working again, so okay.
You rolled? All right, all that to fail. So you roll Freylia. I'm gonna roll for how long before you wake back up. Also falls asleep. So I think it's gonna be all Raphael. 2 rounds. You're unconscious for 2 rounds. So you feel. I'm gonna tell you what you feel because the lion has already felt this. You feel madness for a moment. You hear circus music. No, I'm kidding. For a moment, you grasp the meaning of the cosmos for a second, and you see stars and star destroyers and whatever was behind Ryan a little while ago. All that, and it's just too much for your mind, and you collapse. Freylia falls. That's it. Oh no, not the elder things. They're not done. This elder thing flies over to Raphael, screeching at the top of its lungs, and does the exact same thing to her too. You see those tentacles flailing all above you. A reflex saving throw.
Do they touch me?
No, but yeah, okay, they touch you.
Okay, because one of the things of control fire, the way I cast it last time is that I have the spears and the thing that does 1d6 plus caster level damage if they touch me.
Roll for damage. Yes.
All right.
The tentacles light up in flames as they try and grab you.
So it's 1d6.
So you have like a force field around you. Fire, right?
It's 15. What?
So
I'm on fire.
So you have like a force field of fire around you. Okay, so the crystal dust also will burn into that. All right, you're good. So how much damage? 15 damage. Oh shit. Yeah. So the thing screeches. I mean, now it's fucking flipping out as it tries to get close to you and it's on fire.
Okay, good.
Well, I guess we'll use that for fire. It is still alive though, but it's not looking good. All right.
Okay.
This one over here saw what happened, and
Yep.
Hold on a second. What toys do they have? And does not want to get close.
Fuck this shit, and they leave.
So it doesn't want to get close to you. It opens up its wings. It opens up its wings and flies over to Beehat. Okay, and it wraps its tentacles around Beehat, picks Beehat up, and then starts to speak through Beehat. Like Beehat starts to talk to you.
No.
It goes to you. Release my friend. Turn off your shields, and we'll let you live. Beehat saying it, not the creature, but it's talking through Beehat.
Okay. You let me live. You haven't even hurt me yet.
Speak then, wizard.
Just fuck off, or I tell Bob, and you'll hear from him about dark people management, dark being management. So just bugger off, okay? We don't need you here.
Okay, the creature's like it's looking like at you,
Confused.
and it looks at Beehat, and it looks at the others, and then it tells you one more thing. Can we keep one of them?
Yeah, keep the bee thing.
It opens its wings. All the rest of them open their wings and fly away. They fly through this, and this one, of course, takes Beehat with him.
Hi, Beehat. For sure now.
So,
Aha!
Beehat is lost.
Again.
to time and space.
Solving conflict through dialect.
And they just got here.
A couple rounds later, Freylia and the lion awaken. And you
Hey,
guys
wake
wake up and
up.
see that there's one of the other things, the one that the lion engaged is dead, and the rest of them have disappeared.
What happened, Rachel?
Well, I told them to bugger off, and they kind of listened. So that's
Holy moly.
I mean, they had no interest in dying, so then I told them I would tell Bob about this, and they decided to go away.
You also notice Beehat is in the room. Is it in the room?
Yeah, they took Beehat. I told them they could take it as a prize. But yeah,
Wow.
You're awake too, Lion.
come on, wake up, Sleeping Beauty.
Tyler, we can't hear you, man.
Gone.
I think you're muted.
Come on.
Tyler, we can't hear you.
You may be muted, Ty. Just reset. Leave and come back. So.
Now.
Oh, he comes in the moment he loses his character. It's terrible. John.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now, Tyler.
So
Okay, so
Beehat is dead.
No, he's not dead. Look on the map and the thing. He was taken.
The lion, he looks at the elder thing. He looks at you guys. He then goes to the corner of the room. He lifts up his mask and he throws up. He just starts hurling.
Yeah, do a to see if he makes it on time to lift the mask. Otherwise,
all right, John. What happened? What you missed? While Beehat got mind controlled by the elder things after Rachel burned the shit out of one of them terribly, and Freylia killed one. So they used him to speak for them, and they basically realized that they were going to die horribly. So they made a deal with him, and that they would leave and not bother him. Made a deal with Rachel, make it and not bother him. But they asked if they can take one of you. So Rachel said, "Yeah." They took Beehat. They flew away with Beehat.
All right.
We'll see you next season or something. We'll see you next storyline. I'll bring you back for something.
Raised by all the things.
So the other things are going to experiment on the abomination, which is Beehat. We don't know what's going to happen. So
he's just a normal beekeeper. He's not even an abomination.
yeah, sure he is, man. Sure.
Yes, a beekeeper with vampiric veins.
Yeah. So
and a massive.
That was because of two crazy players decided to shove vampire wine down his throat. Don't even bring that up.
I was not involved in that.
Neither was I. I had nothing to do with that.
Where did you get the vampire wine?
Another character. It was in another game. It was another campaign.
Yes.
It was in Grindex.
It was in Grindex, in a completely different campaign. Beehat has been all over our different campaigns, and now he's.
You can see that.
Yes.
He's lost the time and space now. So
pretty much.
After a few minutes of you guys discussing, what happened, Rygal goes over to Freylia and curls up next to her, and you guys, Rachel, you remember that this place is falling apart. When basically the ceiling caves in, it collapses around you guys. So it creates like a big old. Remember the room that you were in earlier? That basically the entire ceiling had caved in. It happens here too now. It just caves right in, and you see a fuckload of snow fall in, and you can hear that Tyrannosaurus Rex is on the top level roaring off in the distance. But you can actually not hear him inside the ship. You hear him outside. So
he left the ship.
He may have escaped. So but
all right,
the ship
so
is
I
collapsing
guess
and the lights all turn off. That's it. There's no lights on anymore.
We should go get the replicator back. Do you guys remember where we left it? That's the most important item.
You mean
this is the most important item?
Your godly food machine. You left it in the plant place. That is assuming any of this is real. Or that thing over there is real. Or you.
Yeah, you go kick
or that
it.
golden dragon.
Yeah, it's all real. You can pet it.
That golden dragon, I asked it to burn the creature, and all it did was stand there and do nothing.
The dragon
This is all clearly some sort of great madness.
The dragon walks up to the lion and puts her nozzle up against the lion's face and tries to lift up your helmet to see inside.
The lion doesn't allow that to happen. Foul beast! You attempt to burn me!
She looks right in your eyes and then grabs you and turns you away from the others and then tries. So only she'll see your face.
What?
What is going on here?
Do you let her?
What?
She moves you.
See the lion's face?
Yes. She wants to touch your face. She's trying to touch you.
He doesn't allow it. Beast, you will not burn my face. You are clearly a figment of my imagination.
And tells you in some language you don't understand, but for some reason you can understand it, I can fix you. But you must let me touch you. We lost Tyler in the middle of his RP. I mean, somebody stepped in the room and interrupted. Okay, so Rachel, you want to? Oh, there you are, Ty.
Yeah.
Tyler, did you hear what she said?
Yeah. What? I can fix you?
Yes.
Creature, dog, monster, golden thing. I will not allow you to touch my mind in the way that you may. I do not know what you are, and I do not believe any of this is properly real. This is clearly a figment of my imagination.
She huffs.
None of this can.
She huffs and like smoke comes out of her nose, and she walks away from you, and ignores you for the rest of the time. She's indignant and irritated by you. Goes back to Freylia.
Come here, you.
Before your dragon attempted to kill me twice, we need to leave. And apparently with this great replicator, which I agree we should not leave this behind.
So this
or it can feed men for 1,000 years.
I'm going to draw something. Hold on. This portion of the room right here, like right there, is gone. If you walk to it, you'll see, and you can see it because it's right. I should probably make this blue. So this portion of the room is covered in snow because it collapsed. It broke inward. You can see daylight outside. So you can crawl out of here if you want at this point, or you can go.
Is there a way out?
Yeah.
Aha. So let's put this to a vote. Should we go out or get the microwave?
This microwave is the holy artifact. Assuming that it is real, it can create food like magic. We cannot abandon it.
If you can plug it into an energy source, yes. Otherwise, it's just a tin box. So, you want it? He's frozen.
Tyler's internet is going crazy. Tyler, turn off your camera.
Oh, do you want to go get it back? You will need to plug it into an energy source.
Tyler?
Yes, but you can make the energy source.
No.
You're a wizard.
I think we should go get it.
I agree.
Okay.
Elf.
It's a majority vote.
Golden companion.
High-five, you're going to learn something in our campaign, not to argue with Tyler's characters, or you'll be doing it for about an hour.
I'm alright.
There is no reason, there is no rhyme. Just let them be.
Just let them be. Don't argue with Tyler's characters. None of them.
What?
They're all crazy.
This is madness.
So you're going to
the lion is perfectly sane. He is merely in an insane world.
Yeah, I guess we need to take the lift to go upstairs to get the.
You notice as you get
Get
to the lift
the-
that the lights are off. You could probably
Ah,
fly
shit,
up there if you
no
fly.
way.
Levitation ability.
Fuck.
Well, it looks like this quest is over. I'm leaving now.
Yeah. Whatever. Not worth it.
The lion leaves immediately. He crawls up.
Okay.
Perhaps after I crawl to the light, I will wake from this madness.
Right, we're gonna follow the lion for
Back
a second.
into Evergreen.
The lion heads up into leaves the snow. Oh, Rachel, are you gonna try and go up the lift? Can you fly?
No, I don't care about the microwave that much. I remember it was dark and
How dare you?
then I have to fly. I have to do an effort. That's too much.
The dragon
I
can
have
probably take you if you talk to her.
one thing.
The dragon can fly you up there if you talk to her.
I can fly by myself. I have a jetpack, but I
Yes,
don't.
you do. The dragon walks up to Rachel, and
I go. Anybody needs a lift.
the dragon walks up to Rachel and sends
Should
a
we go?
telepathic message into her head that she'll help you find the microwave.
Really, dragon? You would do that?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, I'll go with you. I'm easy to convince either way.
Are you all saying, is there a conversation being had by a third party that I cannot hear?
So the three
A
of you
fourth party. Don't worry.
So the three of you go up the lift.
I think Lion should go with us. Lion should go with us.
Come on, lion.
He's still there. Who is this? Isn't this Lion?
Yeah, the lion's right here. He's right here.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Are you going up the lift? You can't fly.
I cannot fly. I am merely advising.
Is anyone gonna carry the lion up the lift?
They cannot
the
carry
dragon.
the lion up the lift.
The
I
dragon
am
probably could,
very
but she won't.
stout.
She refuses.
I don't want that dragon to touch me. She has
Oh
mine.
my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'll carry you, you lion. You
She tried to open my visor to burn my face.
Yeah,
She won't burn the monsters, but she'll burn me.
She's trying to help you. She's just trying to help you. You just don't let yourself.
How do you know that, Elf? You think by
Because
living...
she's my dragon.
Yeah.
Just because you have pointed ears doesn't mean you're smarter than everyone else.
Oh no, it actually does.
Oh, Brian, you
I
missed
have
the Beehat
pointed
dying
ears
again.
too.
What?
So,
All right. Well, best of luck to you all.
So
I
everybody
am
flies up.
going to...
I'll carry you.
All right, so you guys fly up there. Let me
You lion
carry.
person.
lift B. Let me switch
You are
maps
afraid...
to the other
You
one.
are a frail old woman. I despite the armor,
Power
I
armor will do
would not want to impose such a... I don't want to impose my weight on such a frail woman.
You know, you're right. Just wait here until we come back.
The lion did not come up. Okay.
All right. I think it's this way to the left.
Okay.
Okay. As you come back into here, over
Yeah.
here, you come out of the tube. You notice that there's some damage been done here. Something came through here. The T-Rex is no longer here. This is basically ruins right here, and so is this door.
Okay.
Something smashed through the wall and made a nice space and disappeared over here. Okay, so you assume it's a gigantic Tyrannosaurus that you saw in the other room earlier, but it's dark. The lights are flickering now. You can still see a little, but that creature.
Yeah,
but aren't we elves? We can see. We're both elves. We can see through this
just fly in the
darkness.
dark. There's nothing alive up here.
Yeah.
You do see the tracks of the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the snow going this way.
Okay,
there's a hole in the ceiling up here, so you can imagine that he left. He's on the tundra somewhere.
Yeah, we go here.
That's where you guys left the microwave actually over here. If you it over here and dropped it to the tube.
Yeah, if you brought the line with you, he would have told you that.
It's over here.
Oh, shush your mouth.
So we around, you know.
So you walk back into the garden and you find the replicator / microwave. It's there. The little cable wrapped up in it, and it's fairly heavy. So the dragon could probably lift it if you tie it to its back.
Yeah. Okay, we can do that.
Cool. Microwave dragon.
So the dragon with a microwave on his back. Very good. So where do you guys go next?
You go back?
You're going back?
Yeah, we have to go back and meet up with Lion.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you go back down the tube. We'll switch the map again. And now they come back down the tube. They find the lion right there. Oh, wait. While you were gone, Lion, did you do anything while they were gone? Did you go outside?
I almost fell asleep against the wall.
Okay, that's all you did. So they come out of the lift, the three of them, the microwave slash replicator is on the back of
the micro dragon.
Yeah, it's a micro dragon.
The micro dragon.
You've retrieved the holy artifact that may or may not exist.
You went through this whole dungeon, and the only thing you really got was a replicator. and that dark thing that you used to get rid of Ephialtes. So what do you guys do?
Good.
Well, now that you have the microwave and it's suitably strapped on the horse-sized golden creature, I suggest we leave and go ahead and meet the wondrous creature that awaits us above. Nothing like getting mauled.
Yeah, yeah, let's go for it. What's awaiting upstairs?
You don't know.
That is unless you can summon an army of gnomes to go ahead and make this weird creature that never existed disappear. That would be useful.
You guys climb out the hole?
You should fight it. You should fight it to prove your worth.
Go ahead, give me the spell. We'll see.
Yeah, Alabazoom. There you go. You have the spell. You're super strong now. You probably cannot feel it.
Great. The lion, go ahead. He touches his hands, and you see when he squeezes his hand, you hear a crackle. Nope. My bones are still mostly shattered.
You want healing?
Joke, though, wizard.
You need a cleric for that. I don't do the healing thing. I don't lay hands on men or women, for what matters.
That's a so cleric. You are lacking a husband.
I'm not married.
Dearest condolences. Oh, great.
I mean, I was married like a few thousand years ago, and then I decided it wasn't worth it again to go get married. The divorce was a bitch.
Yes, a few thousand years ago.
Yeah.
Yes. The lion, he cuts off a chunk of the elder thing. I'm going to keep this. And when I become sane, I assume it will turn into a rabbit's tail or something normal.
You know what? You should try and eat it.
That I will never do. He puts it in his pouch and he leaves with like a chunk of an elder thing's tentacle or some such.
All right, so you guys finally climb out of the damn glacier.
Yes.
All right, so you climb out and you see the tundra around you, and where the ship was that left you, the Gotengo and the army and the camp. There's nothing. They're completely gone. You can see traces that everybody had been there, but there's only tracks now where they used to be. Off in the distance, you see the Tyrannosaurus Rex wandering off, the T-Rex. And hovering above you is the Valer's Vengeance, the Black Maggot's ship. So I'm going to move you over to a little representation of this. Hold on one second. So you guys got imagery. And then we'll get rid of the bird because that thing's dead. And
how could I not be considered mad?
So
a whole army and a ship disappears as if it was never there. You were underground for mere hours, and they are all gone.
So your army, all your friends, all the people who were here, those of you who had friends with any of them, they're all gone. Black Maggot's ship, though, is there. It's hovering above you. And after a few moments, You hear an amplified voice of Captain Black Maggot hollering down at you. So some of you did return from the Glacier.
Well, it happens, you know. That's what adventuring is all about. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
The
I
ship,
don't know why you're surprised.
the ship lowers itself, and it drops a ladder for you guys to go on board if you want.
Good. I still see that it's still fixed as before, so I'm glad you haven't broken it yet. Again.
Oh, this is not the
So
ship you fixed.
when I
This is the pirate ship. The pirate, the
the
ship you
pirate
fixed
ship
is no
shot
longer
down
here.
the ship you fixed.
It's somewhere else. This is the pirate ship.
So he goes over to when the lion gets aboard, he walks over to Black Maggot, assuming he's nearby.
Okay, when you guys climb on board, Freylia, Rachel, you guys climbing aboard?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so I only the lion has been here. I'm going to describe this to you guys. So this is a pirate ship. Here you notice, Raphael, that there's high tech here. Okay, there are power sources in here, so you might be able to use the thing on the back of the dragon. So
Yes, awesome.
So the crew is you already met this guy. You were part of the meeting when you guys decided you were going to go down into the glacier. This Captain Black Maggot is this lizard man right here, this thing right here.
Yeah.
So he greets you. You survived. You've missed quite an incident, and I see you came back with spoils. Excellent.
Yes, check this out. You have a plug there?
Let me see.
Is it 120 or 220 your plug? Just to check so we don't burn the thing.
No. We're not European. He grabs the wire, looks at it, and then calls over somebody. You see like this little goblin-looking thing with wings, with like they're like dragonfly wings. Hovers over.
Yeah.
And looks at it, and then whispers something to him. He's like, "I think we can do something with this." He's like, "Good," and then we'll plug it in.
You know what this is? This is a Replicator 3000.
3,000. No. We only have 2,000 here.
But this one, it has the new menu. The new menu that gives you like trash food and fast food, but without all the bad part of the cholesterol and stuff.
Good. Go connect this. Get this
You
thing.
have no idea what I'm talking about.
Black Maggot, we've encountered wondrous creatures down below, and I fear that I may have lost what little sanity I have remaining. Now, my good friend, he pulls out the piece of the elder thing. Do you recognize this?
Well, we saw
Is this
a few of them fly out of the glacier. One of them was carrying that bee creature.
So they are real. It wasn't a dream. No, they were real. Good.
Lion. This is
wondrous.
Real. Unfortunately, all this is real. Would you like a drink?
Yes. Immediately.
Some of my wizards have deduced that the paladin Bellerfon took the rest of your army and teleported it into the middle of Kalandrah and has begun the attack.
Should we go there too?
We can.
Should we go there too?
We can follow the backdraft, as you will, of the teleportation by the Archangel. So we can follow that and go to Kalandrah if you wish. But would you like to rest first?
So,
recover your spell.
Paladins can be wizards as well? Is this what I am led to believe?
No, he's become more than just a paladin. He's now an archangel. So he was able to rip a hole through the fabric of reality and take everyone over to Kalandrah. But he didn't know me. And he didn't know my crew, so he didn't take us.
That doesn't sound very much like what an archangel would do. Ripping a hole through reality.
That thing's still open? We could go?
We can open the backdraft. We can jump through it with my ship and follow it.
Well,
if you wish.
Do we truly have reason to follow these people?
Yeah, do we have to? It seems like they're in a lot of trouble, and we might get in trouble too.
Well, the archmages are going to destroy Chaos. I think that was the original plan, that we were going to attack them. And
oh yeah, that's right.
using the world
And I have to check.
Oh yes.
But we had
They
a
were
little
going
side
to destroy.
adventure,
Yeah.
and we went down.
I remember now, and I was sent here to check on somebody for some reason.
Oh yes, he was taken. Felnox, the wizard.
Oh yeah, that guy. Damn.
I have sent
I always
spies
forget my.
through the backdraft, and they tell me he jumped into the world engine.
Ah shit! I have to go. I really have to. Otherwise, Bill is gonna get pissed this time that I keep on forgetting the quest.
Well,
He sends me on a mission, and I end up having too much fun, and I forget what I was here to do. And then I show up like 200 years later, and Bill goes like, "You forgot again, right?" And then you're like, "Yep, I forgot." Right?
the lion has procured himself some ale, and he drinks it. So, doesn't this chaos thing include you, Black Maggot?
Yes, it does include.
And you look chaotic enough as a blizzard thing.
The plans of the wizards have per Bellerophon and Felnox, they'll kill all of us. All elves, all demi-humans, anything that isn't human, that isn't human, any magical creatures, any creatures of the Fae will be killed.
That would,
so
that would make it a little more like the world I reside in.
Yes.
So like instantaneous, is that gonna take like a while?
We don't know.
You know wizards, they like things quick.
Huh. I guess I'd rather not find out, otherwise I'll be right back at my own dimension, which would be really annoying.
Well,
I guess we have to go.
But you're leaving anyways, aren't you, Black Maggot? This is something you care about, is it not?
I am interested in the world engine, but I also don't want to die, so I say we go and help the paladin.
All right, let's help the paladin then, I guess. And in the meantime, I will check on the progress of Felnox, if he's doing well or not.
Let's go then.
Yes, I'm sure this will go very well.
I write a post-it and put it in the inside of my visor here, like, remember, quest.
That little goblin thing with the dragonfly wings returns, whispers something to Black Maggot, and Black Maggot turns to you guys and goes, "It looks like your replicator has found the adequate power source. It can be used. Would you like to see it?"
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
He whispers to one of his wizards and tells them that to find the backdraft, and they run off, and so they're gonna get the ship ready. Well, he leads you down deeper into the ship. So he starts leading you through his ship. The ship is pretty high tech. It's very steampunk, but there's some really like advanced shit in here that you guys are noticing. Those of you who've seen high tech, which I guess is only Raphael, and as you get deeper, you find the power source of the ship, and the cable is basically hooked into the power source of the ship, and you see this great light right in the center of the ship, and it's thumping, and it's behind something glowing and huge. It's behind like a piece of glass, and a very thick glass, and the microwave, the replicator, the little cable is basically running from that and on the floor. They haven't put a little table or anything for it yet. Basically on the floor, it's jury rigged, going into that light, and you see that there's like a gathering of some of the pirates, and they're like, ooh, they're hitting the buttons, and they're making beer and liquor and blunts and other things and other drugs. So and Percocet. So they're making bad things. So, but they're using it.
Good, it works. I lift my visor, and as soon as I lift my visor, you see the little post-it that just falls away.
Okay. The light behind the glass. There's a shape inside of that glass. If anyone cares to look in there, I'll describe it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
lion picked up the post-it. He go ahead. He sees the post-it. He reads it. Then he puts it on the back of.
What
He
language
puts it
did
in
you
the
write it
back
in,
of.
Raphael? Was it in Elfish or?
No, it's in common.
That's in common. Okay, so you can read it, Tyler.
So I read it, and then I put it on the back of. I put it on the back of your character, Rachel.
So it's on like her cape. So it's hanging off her cape. So you look inside
very good.
You
Just
guys
like
look
Warhammer.
inside that glass thing, the power source.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inside the power source is what the lion has already seen. It's you see a shape in there, and it's vaguely human. It's huge. It's maybe 7 to 8 feet tall, and it's like looks almost crucified. It's chained up and it's glowing with power. There are large wings, large angel wings behind its back, also strapped. Okay, and you can go ahead. You may roll an intelligence check, Raphael.
Yep.
Not Freylia. Freylia, you've never seen anything like this before.
So it's 20. So 17.
17?
Yeah.
It's an archangel. They're using an archangel as a power source. As you look closer to the archangel,
Oh wow.
you notice that it's awake. It looks fucking furious, but it can't free itself. And along its armor is shaped like human beings, basically. Like the pauldrons are like somebody's hands, and they're alive, they're moving, and you can see other people like the faces of humans along their armor, all in agony, and legs over here.
Yeah.
And this is part of the creature's armors, and it looks fucking.
I go to Black Maggot and I go like, is that renewable or is that is that renewable fuel or how long does that last for?
Thousands of years.
I like it. I should give me one of those for my armor.
We know of one more. We're about to go see him.
Fantastic.
The paladin.
I like you. It falls completely within the ESG parameters that are required for energy sources.
Okay, Luce, at this point, if you want, you can ask one of the others what an archangel is.
I can ask them who the archangel is.
If you want, or what an archangel is.
Yeah. What an archangel
is. You were raised in
yeah, because I know, but don't I know that Belafron is also one.
Yeah, he's an archangel, but you don't know him that well. So Zora knows him better. Freylia doesn't know him that well, but yeah, okay. He's an archangel.
Okay, yeah,
whatever that
right.
is, it's the same thing as Belafron, who you've met, and you know little, but you don't know that well. Whatever it is.
But also remember that I was instructed to inform Belafron about his wife, that his wife was being held captive.
Yes.
Remember?
Yeah, that's not her. That's male. She was actually freed. She's over in Kalandrah, but you don't know that.
Yeah.
It's an archangel. You can feel law, the energy of law, the power of law and justice in it, but you also feel fury. This thing is very angry that it's been incarcerated.
Yes.
So the lion goes and he finds the golden lizard by itself. He kind of hunches over to talk to it. Golden lizard, what did you mean by you would help me? Attempted to remove my mask, my visor. I only assumed you meant to incinerate me.
She gives you
After all, you look like a
look. You roll a charisma check.
Yeah, because she doesn't. You already pushed her away. She's not going to be interested in talking to you anymore.
Personality check.
Dude, I got so many bonuses. Wow. It's amazing.
Wow.
19
You melted her
for some
heart.
reason.
When you really don't need something, you fucking roll high. So,
Yeah, exactly. Like, I really
roll
don't need...
high. When you need something, you roll low.
Yeah, for bullshit.
So,
What I need, low. Yeah.
so she's like, and she gives a deep sigh, and then she sends a telepathic message into your head. I can fix your madness, but I have to touch you.
You have to touch my face.
Any part of you. Skin.
Why did you insist on my face? Dragons like to burn people. I was scared.
Why is that a problem?
Well,
Remember, you're just hearing these messages in her head. She's not talking. You don't hear her voice.
the lion is speaking, so it's kind of funny. I'm sure some of the crewmates are like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Well,
they know how crazy you are. They kind of have like your mental. They have like a copy of your mind inside of the battle name, so they know you're fucking crazy.
Well, if it only takes part of my skin, then will my hand suffice?
She nods.
Must be your face.
He removes his gauntlet,
Who
and
said
there's still...
must be your face? Did you say that out loud, Freylia? Did you say that out loud?
Must be your face. Must be your face.
The
I know that she's talking to him, right?
The dragon turns to Freylia and then turns back to the lion and shrugs and points at Freylia what she said.
Ah, yes. So the lion removes his wrappings. He removes his gauntlet, and there's still wrappings around his pretty rigid, messed up hand. And he removes just enough of the wrappings to reveal the really horrifically twisted, scarred skin.
Mm-hmm.
Will this suffice?
Rygot looks over at Freylia. Shakes her head.
Show him your face.
She does what her mommy tells her.
Ah. You wish to witness what is under the mask.
She sends a message that I will see it. The rest of them won't. She turns away so no one can see.
This will suffice.
At this point, Black Maggot realizes what's going on and is looking over at you guys, very amused.
But beware, creature. Perhaps your own madness will be spiked upon siege. For I cannot look at my own face.
She sends a message to you. I don't have to see it. I have to touch it. And she closes her eyes and puts her hand up to your face. You open your visor?
Yep.
Okay. She touches you. Go ahead. Roll 1d4.
All right.
Actually, roll 15. No, roll 1d8 and subtract it from 15, Tyler.
D8.
1d8 subtract it from 15.
5, so that's 10.
10. That's your difficulty. Roll a 20-sided dice.
All right. 15.
Good. Roll a 1d4.
All right. 4.
Wow. Okay. You may add 4 points to either. You can spread it out through either personality or luck. Okay. She gives you. Basically, she enters your mind and gives you a history, like 2 seconds of Moonwind, of what your other characters know about Moonwind. Everyone else knows about Moonwind, and lets you see everything.
Yeah.
Basically, you have a life, an entire life. You kind of live Freylia's life, and her towns. So you
Holy
go
shit.
through. You know about Kenlid. You know about Shark Fin. You know about a lot of the stuff that Freylia went through. How she isn't real. She's a construct of the dragon.
What?
Oh, this is happening to Lion. So she gives you all these things and basically tries to heal. Those points are add them to your personality, so they heal your madness a little. It's up to you. You get to RP how much they heal. But basically, she's letting you see everything through somebody's life, through somebody else's life. Basically, you lived Freylia's life. So you went and you lived about 20 years in like 2 seconds, and so now you're able to kind of understand what's happening around you.
So once this happens, the lion immediately he backs away really quickly, and the lizard, the dragon, can only see a little bit under the visor, and there's something twisted under there. Like it's some sort of twisted flesh, but you can't see the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. The lion is Dr. Doom.
So lion backs away, and then he looks around, and he admires the sky, and then the dragon itself. You are a good creature, a noble one. I have judged you harshly. Thank you.
Rygal smiles and sends a message to you. Will you call yourself the dragon now?
Unfortunately, no. You are a dragon.
She shows disappointment.
You can breathe fire.
And she's a little tired, so she goes back to Freylia and crawls up around Freylia and goes to sleep.
So I walk over to Freylia and I extend my hand. My goodness, an esteemed noble one. I would have never thought. Very interesting.
Okay, Raphael, what you missed was that Freylia, your character doesn't notice, but Freylia is actually a construct. This is Luce's character of the dragon's imagination. And it's a long fucking story. If they ever want to tell you what happened, happened years ago, like
That's
7
cool,
years ago
though.
in game. And so
That's cool.
so he basically, the dragon basically gave the lion all the memories of Freylia, and Tyler knows the story because he's been playing with us for a while. So he kind of understands what's going on. So one
Makes
day
sense.
one of us will sit down and tell you everything. There's a lot. This campaign's been around way too long. So that's what just happened. So the lion should be somewhat fixed. I don't know if that'll actually work though.
Yeah.
Fixed.
So the lion, he kind of mournfully pats Freylia's shoulder a few times when she doesn't respond. Very good. And then he walks over to Black Maggot. Thanks to the insight of a dragon, I now have a deeper understanding of this world. And the continents, the creatures, the vistas. And I know that we have but one choice, and that is to plunge into the fire.
That's what we're doing.
Your solution is to plunge into the fire. I just want to double check.
Are you not a wizard of great standing, able to cast great miracles or to twist the fabric of reality to your will?
Usually I don't jump into fire.
A wizard of your stature shouldn't have even worry for fire. From what I've seen,
I understand how magic works.
I've seen what you can do. You change the very world around.
Okay, you guys.
I'm just really good at bullshitting entities that want to kill me. That's usually my greatest power.
You guys feel the ship start to like shake a little, and Black Maggot is like, we're going through the breach right now. We have about 5 minutes before we reach Kalandrah. I'm going to take us over a mall that's close to the temple. Apparently, there's some kind of there's something going on in that mall, and we're going shopping. We will land the ship there.
Very good.
Yes. Black Maggot.
Jonathan He's laughing over there. He knows what's about to happen. So Brian's up here too. So would you like to use the replicator for anything before we go?
The lion, he goes over to the replicator. Actually, I can't think of anything. Oh, man.
Can that replicator make a weapon?
It has to be small, though.
Try.
Yeah, like...
Yeah,
this is the great food of my people.
the lion, let's see.
What were you
I
saying,
go to the replicator. I go to the replicator and I go, give me a dozen donuts. And I push the buttons for donut. And I go, here. I am the food of people.
You got Boston creams, you got jellies, you got chocolate glazed, you got Krispy Kremes in there, all sorts of garbage. So you start passing them out to
the food of my people. This is why we're going extinct.
So all of you get sugar rushes. All of you get sugar rushes.
I did not consume any such donuts.
There is no records in Freylia's memory of donuts. So you don't know what the hell donuts are. Nice eyes, Brian. So
yes, the epitome of beauty.
The ship comes to a stop over a city that's on fire. Okay, below you is Kalandrah. I'm gonna do quick jumping over to so you can see an image of kind of what Kalandrah looks like. That's it. It's a futuristic city below you. I'm gonna remove some of these images because we got a lot of shit here.
Oh, there's a lot of people here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is where all the rest of the players are. So get rid of these. So that's kind of what you guys see. This city. It's in fire. It's on fire. It's in flames. It's huge. It's a massive city. It's in a big circular shape. The city, and you're pretty high above it. I saw that, Brian. And there are fire giants on the edges of the city, basically breaking down the walls and coming into the city. Fire giants, hundreds of them, smashing through the walls. You can see combat happening all over the city. There's gyrocopters, basically helicopters, flown by dwarves all over the city, fighting these fire giants. You can also see wizards on the roofs of some of the buildings, and they're casting spells at the fire giants. There's a huge battle going on, and it's vast. And you see this just enormous city that's in flames all around you. In the center of the city, which you're actually very close to it, you're hovering above a mall, above a shopping mall, and you haven't seen below you yet, but you can see ahead of you, and you see the temple, this massive temple in the center of the city, and immediately Freylia, the elves, understand that that's the world engine. There's a great blue light coming out of the temple, going straight up into the sky. It's starting to flicker. Something's happening inside of it, and it's flickering this light. The dwarven army, that army that you guys already met, which is your army, Riondrake's army is in a park right in front of you guys, facing off against another army who are all dressed. These are all humans, and they're dressed in white cloaks. They're dressed like the papal guard from Rome, like that, basically with big old halberds and knights armor. And okay, they're facing off there. They're further away from you. Below you is the mall. The mall is another scene of chaos. Okay, and this is where the ship seems to be about to land. The mall is an open mall. There's walls for just the stores. So you can see people being eaten by dinosaurs in the mall. There are dinosaurs all over the mall. Little Velociraptors running around the mall, killing and eating people, and slaughtering them and yelling at them. Do you want to buy spices? And when they go, they rip off their faces. There's a T-Rex. There's a Tyrannosaurus Rex, just like you saw earlier. It's a little hurt. It's got like a burn mark along the side. You've already met this T-Rex. This is Alfred. He looks a little hurt. He's limping, but he's making sure to kill as many of these patrons as possible. There is a giant robot lion that looks suspiciously like the Voltron Black Lion in the middle of the mall. Okay, It looks like it just ate somebody because there's blood and like robes coming out of it, hanging from its mouth. And the dwarf Ephialtes, your friend who you've teleported into time and space, is right in front of that lion.
My
The giant
God.
robot lion. So you're hovering right above that.
My God.
Black Maggot is like,
We left the lizard on his own.
Like, oh,
And look what he's done.
There's a big green dragon hovering in the sky above you guys. Not directly above you, but she seems to be watching. She's in the sky above, and basically doing circles around the city, watching a huge green dragon. On the dragon's back seem to be 2 people, but you can't tell who they are from where you're at. So what do you guys do?
This is my town. This is my country, right? Kalandrah.
This is your country. This is not your city. This is not your city. This is your country. This is Kalandrah. You live in the northern part. You live in Sharksfin, in Kenlid, up north. You have your own town. This is not your city. This is the capital of your
This is not my city.
This is the capital of your country. So this is your country, though. You come from here.
My God.
Yeah.
It's in flames.
The lizards have gone back to their pharaoh ways. They eat men freely. Children.
So
we must stop this.
Black Maggot points down. I think that's your friend. Would you like me to land there? Release my
no.
There? He's pointing down at Ephialtes.
Give me the lion.
Ephialtes, you saw the ship appear above you. So Black Maggot's Valor's Vengeance hover above you. You recognize that ship. That's the pirate
Black
captain
Maggot. Give me the lion.
You want Battlemane?
Yes.
All right, step into it. He walks over. He opens up. You see a compartment open up in the wall, and you see an armor, a big black armor with a lion's head open up. All yours. Enjoy.
The lion immediately he gets in it, and it fucking, Iron Man dives straight fucking down. I make sure to land on a fucking lizard.
Okay,
I make sure to land on a goddamn lizard.
You've never seen Battlemane? Battlemane it looks like an Iron Man armor, but it has like a black lion head, and it closes over the lion and starts to speak to the lion. He's like, "Lion, it has been all of 3 hours. I am happy to hear from you again.
I have great use of you.
Who are we killing?
I need straight down to the wretched lizards. They kill humans.
Excellent. Shall we kill all of them?
No, we set an example at first, and if they do not listen, we will rip and tear.
Excellent.
To your heart's content.
Battlemane jumps off the ship.
Land on one of them.
What do the rest of you guys do?
Like, I immediately, I want to land on a lizard right in front of Krill.
Okay. So what do the rest of you guys do?
I'm ready to fight, but
if you need me to
I can't do it by myself.
In a direction, you let me know. I'll tell you what's going on. Around you guys.
Ephialtes is on the floor. He sees the ship. I'm just waving.
The dwarf is waving at you.
I'm just gonna join.
That's your friend, Ephialtes, guys.
Yeah, so I'll join Ephialtes to fight together.
I'm gonna do a perception check.
You do a perception check to see if you see Ephialtes? Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You can see him. But if you want to roll it anyway, just in case you fail, that's good.
Yeah, no, I absolutely see it. But I go like, I look at the lizard guy, the black maggot, and I go like, do we have to fight? Looks like it's dangerous.
We might have to, but it looks like there's a standstill over there in the battle. He points at the dwarves and at the papal guard. They're guarding. They don't seem to be fighting each other. The fighting seems to be taking place in this mall and out the outskirts of the city.
And what do we come to? We come here to do something about an engine.
The world engine. He points at the tower. There's a lot of background noise in somebody's thingy.
What do we?
Luz, is yours?
Enjoy it.
Luz, can you mute yours a little for a little while?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I have company. Hold on. I'll just mute my.
We need to destroy it.
It sure looks like it, but maybe we should talk to Riondrake. He points at the dwarven army. He sees Riondrake. Riondrake is you can see his little legs. He's running towards his dwarves from the direction of the temple.
Can you fly, Dark Maggot?
Absolutely. So Freylia, do you get off the ship and go down to Ephialtes, or?
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay. So if Freylia gets off the ship, hey Maria.
Hey.
Who's his daughter Maria? So if Ephialtes okay, sorry. So Black Maggot's taking the ship over. He hovers over away from the mall and hovers over the dwarven army and starts to land. He's also going to join you down there. He's going down with you.
Okay, before we go down, Lizard Man, let's roll some protection spells because I don't want to get hurt. I really hate getting hurt.
All right. He walks over to the wall himself and hits another button, and you see another armor, just like Battlemane, but this was shaped like a reptile, and he puts that thing on. So he's ready. You see these two blades come out. He's like, I'm ready to go.
What the fuck? All right, but hold on. I'm gonna cast Magic Shield. Ophelia, you're still with us?
Yeah.
All right.
You were gonna go down to Ephialtes. You stay with them, Freylia?
Yeah. Well, isn't Rachel going down to Ephialtes also?
They're going down. They're going over to Riondrake.
Oh, they're going to Riondrake.
The lion went down to go see Ephialtes.
So Magic Shield it is.
No,
Whoa,
yeah,
I went to deal with the lizard.
To Riondrake then. I'll go with Rachel and the lizard.
You roll for Magic Shield, Rachel? Rafael?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm casting Magic. It's a 2. No, I should. Yeah. Shit, that was shitty. 21.
21? Okay. You know what it does, right? So I don't need to.
Yeah, no, but I'll roll it again if I have time. I have 2 actions, I guess.
As many as you want. You get what you need.
How the fuck? 24? Okay. No, it's still just for me. Oh, it's a shitty. Alright, it's a +4 for a couple turns. I'll cast it again when we get down there.
Okay, so you cast 2 magic shields on you, and you're gonna cast again. So
yeah, it was lame, but we need to go.
Black Maggot's there waiting for you. He's like, good, excellent. You feel better.
All right.
He's like, let's go. They open it.
Are you Lizard Man with an imprisoned Archangel energy source? You're making fun of me?
He's like, no, absolutely not, wizard.
Is that sarcasm I'm sensing? Are you making fun of me making fun of you? Or that you make fun of me?
He's like, I'm making fun of you making fun of me, but you're also making fun of yourself?
You're confusing me. Okay, let's go down.
he steps off, and you see like the back of his armor light, it glows, and you see that he also has his own jetpack and flies down.
Aha, Ophelia, you need a flight, or you can fly on your own?
The dragon will fly her.
No, I have the dragon, so the dragon will take me.
All right, cool. Then I feel useless. Let's go down.
So the three of you fly down to meet Riondrake. So I'm gonna do this first, and then because I know Raphael needs to log soon, so we'll do the meeting with Riondrake, and then I'll do the next half hour for the other guys. Sound good?
All right, cool. Yeah, let's meet Riondrake.
So you guys land in front of you land in the giant park. As soon as you land, you very quickly notice that there's beehives in the trees around you. Large.
Oh fuck this! More bees? No.
Yes, large beehives in the trees around you. The bees come out of the beehive. They look fucking furious the moment Rachel shows up. They're basically hovering around each other, fucking and going crazy. They're angry. They're not attacking, but they're angry. It's almost like they know that you're not their friend. So and that you did something to one of them, and they're hovering all over and pissed off. You can hear their buzzing as you land.
Fuck you up too, bees, if you piss me off.
So Riondrake, you just arrived. This is basically 2 seconds after the Archmage has teleported you down. You just arrived. So,
and then
You see Rachel.
It wasn't. They didn't teleport me down. I got horrifically caressed by a demonic being.
Oh yes, I remember now. So yes, you and Joan of Arc landed, and you're
What?
Joan of Arc. So landed. So she looks like this, something like this. Long story. You can ask her all about it. So you see Riondrake standing there. You see a woman wearing black burnt armor, and she has a big black angel wings, like a raven's wings, and she looks fucking.
Everybody's got angel and cool stuff. What's going on?
Yeah, we got a lot of people with wings. So and she's got like this insane look on her fucking on her eyes, and when she lands with Riondrake, it looks over you guys. She has a big, massive black sword on her back. You know very quickly this is some kind of archmage. Also on her neck is something growing, some green thing that juts out and it has an eye. And as soon as it sees Freylia and it blinks. It's like a little eye. It comes out of her fucking neck. It blinks and it goes back into her neck.
How far is Riondrake and team away from Ephialtes? Like I see them fly by me. Like
really?
Well, they dropped the lion, so the lion's coming down to you. So you do see them fly
but I saw them. The lion dropped.
I saw
the lion's coming flying by.
And we're gonna do what happens to you. And then the ship hovered away. It flew away. So, but it went.
I want to make it canon. So I want to make canon that I locked eyes with Rachel as she flew by.
That's your dwarf buddy.
The fuck is going on here? This is way above my pay grade. I didn't sign up for this. What's Felnox?
So, you're looking for him? You two just pop out of nowhere? At least you brought your army. It's a bloody mess here. Go fire giants over the distance. Oi, who's this?
Here?
Oh, so you're funny. What a great joke, elf. I should expect no less from your kind.
You know her. You've already met.
You're looking for Felnox?
Are you saying we're all alike? Huh? We all look the same. We're all alike.
Really has a sweetheart compared to you.
My kind.
Riondrake, I missed you.
You know, you asked where Felnox was. I am willing to give you that information, friend. You see those fire giants? They've taken him hostage. You ought to go talk to them.
Okay, who's really in charge here?
Oh.
So the army, the dwarven army separates a little bit, and you notice another elf appear, and she's dressed in green, and walks up to you, and this is Lyjah. This is Bellerophon's wife, the Queen of Porthos, and she walks up to Freylia and Rachel and bows to both of you. And she's like, "I'm pleased to meet you. I am Lyjah, Queen of Porthos. That's my husband." She points up at the sky, and you see the green dragon up there. I think he's on that dragon with Reddington.
I was going to tell you that.
I was in charge, but now Riondrake is here, and I think he's going to lead the army.
Oh, you know I am.
Yeah. Hi, Your Highness. Yeah. Hi. I don't meet many royalty. Sorry about that.
Hello, Rachel. It is nice to meet you. I have heard a few things about you.
Haven't met much royalty.
It's nice to meet me, but I don't know if it's so nice to meet me then. If you heard about me,
I've heard that you've helped my friends. That's all I've heard.
Yeah, I got rid of that bee thing. It was really annoying. That was the biggest help I could give.
She's like, what?
The bee thing?
She's like, what bee thing?
Yeah, it was on the head of the guy, and it was like a bee and making it talk weird or something.
Oh, that weird bee guy?
Is that why they're so worked up now? She's pointing at the bees are very worked up. They're fucking hovering. They're going crazy. They're angry.
I don't know. Maybe
These are normal
they're
sized
also-
bees, by the way. The ones that are coming out of the hive are normal. These are normal freaking bees. They're just angry. They're not attacking. They're angry.
But just bees. I mean, can they go work? I mean, they're on strike. There's a union representative of the bees. They're against the queen ruling now. Democratic bees. Oh, sure, go back to work.
If only we had someone that could speak to them.
You refuse to talk to bees.
We once had a character that could talk to bees around. I don't seem to see him anywhere.
I think I made a huge mistake.
Well, but I can talk to them because I have the bracers on and I speak any language. Remember?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Are you gonna go talk to the bees?
Please, Rachel, you're very unapologetic. They really despise you. Please keep your mouth shut.
You're gonna go talk to the bees?
All right. Did I just say
you're
sorry. Something terrible in B? Did I just say something terrible in B? By just going. What did I just say? Did I insult the whole species or something?
So a representative bee flies over to and starts hovering in front of Freylia. Speak to the bee.
Okay.
Do you want to speak to the
While
bee?
this is happening, Riondrake searches for Canis.
Canis is not far. He came with him and a barbarian, a large barbarian, came with Lyjah, a very large Viking-looking dude. Canis is right there. He's like, "Well met, Riondrake. I see you've stopped the battle."
Indeed.
I would imagine you want to be. He points up at the world engine.
You got to get it up there. To state things right. It seems like the Archmage, the main one, is willing to listen to reason.
He points at I'm not writing that. He points at Joan of Arc. And she winks.
I don't blame you.
She winks at him.
That thing, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Perhaps I can get another method of transportation. We got to get you up there.
Crimson Lock is in the area, but Crimson Lock is no longer access to you. You hear Crimson Lock howl very loudly, jump away from the army, and start flying straight up towards that green dragon.
What the hell? Where was my dragon though? Crimson Lock is... Where were you?
She's not flying towards you though.
Oh.
She's flying straight up to the green dragon. She does give you
I
a
know,
glance.
I'm basically... I know, I'm just distraught that the dragon left me. And that I couldn't find her.
It's a wyvern. It flies straight up to the green dragon to somebody who's on the green dragon, but we'll do that next week.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking that she found her master.
Sally!
All right, so you want to talk to the bees, Luce? And then we're going to switch over to Brian and the rest of them.
Okay.
Raphael, do you want to take part of the conversation with the bees?
I won't understand anything, but I'm happy to pretend.
So all you hear is bzz, 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 as they're talking to each other. But the bees...
So they're arguing about that they didn't get to choose their queen. I understand.
Yeah, there's a lot of gesturing in your direction. Rachel's direction for the bees. So as she's
I see that you're doing this, with 2 arms.
And I'm just apologizing for her.
I got that.
Even though she's not apologetic.
I go to the beach. I go like.
The bee tells you Arthur has been reborn among our our nest, and he tells us that creature, that elf from another world, killed him, and he blames him for whatever happened to Beehat. I don't see Beehat anywhere. Our savior.
I can explain.
What do you translate to
But-
Rachel?
Okay. So I translate that to Rachel, and then Rachel responds to that.
Yeah, so I can explain. So the bee was about to be killed by creatures from beyond, or whatever you call it in this universe, and the other guy was just really annoying. So yeah, but I'm all right with you. I love honey, by the way. Sorry we steal it from you, but I love it.
Okay, so
I don't know if that was a good thing to
do
say.
you translate all that to the bee?
The bees, yeah.
The
And I
bees
go,
are like, we will never ever give her honey. She will never be fed honey again. We will make sure all honey given to her is poisoned. So she never drinks honey.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
do you tell me that?
Rachel will not eat honey anymore. That's all.
You know what? I'll buy it. There you go. I'll go for different bees in a different, workers community of bees, and I'm sure I'll pay their union representatives to tell them they're usually very easy to bribe. There you go.
The bee goes to you. What the hell did he just say?
Yeah, you don't have
A lot of garbage.
Bees. There's a thing called democracy.
With Rachel.
There's a thing called democracy, bees. You don't have to depend on a monarchy ruled by a single person. You know.
She is our queen mother. The bee queen is our mother. What she says is the law.
Yeah. Yeah, you see that doesn't work in the long run, but whatever. You know what? You go out and be friends with the ants. You're just furry, winged ants. That's what you are. Yeah, that's right.
Now they're offended. Now they're offended. Is this a
Now they're offended. Oh.
They're like, is this a declaration of war? We'll get into her armor. We'll bite her.
Yeah. You want a piece of this? Yeah, you're right. I'll burn you all to shit. I'll burn the city down.
The bee does the motion and flies back to her hive, and you see all of them. They go into the hive, and they're quiet in there for a little while.
Yeah, fuck you. That's what I thought.
All right, guys. I'm gonna switch over to the Ephialtes group. It's a good moment if you want to go, Raphael. But Raphael, if you're gonna go, 4 XP for getting rid of the elder things. Without hurting too many players, except Beehat, and so 4 XP. The rest of you, you were knocked out, so I'm gonna give each of you 3 XP. So it's something.
3 XP?
Yeah, 3 XP for surviving that encounter. You really did. Raphael did. Save you guys.
I have to go too because I have company.
All right.
So. Okay.
Freylia had a heart attack just then and there. Thereupon, all of her loot was given to Kugel the Clever.
Okay, so we will pick this up next week. Now we have all the group is actually together, because on that dragon is all the rest of the players. So don't come down. Okay. We're finally all together. So next week we can all play together.
Quick question: Suzura is not here?
No, Suzura's with the Forgotten, the other group.
Yeah, she's with people she ate eyeballs with. Yeah, remember you shared an eyeball with Google?
Yes, yes.
With Kalandrah.
The Forgotten is a completely different campaign, and once we finish with the Kalandrah thing, we'll be jumping over to those guys. So
I think Rachel would very much enjoy.
To make a new character if he's going to join over there. So we already talked about it.
Okay. I think you would very much enjoy being with a very kindly group.
Alrighty.
I forgot what you were making. You're making something hilarious for that group.
For which group?
We have another group of players, which are basically like a bunch of criminals who are on the other side of the world.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I play a insane skeleton with hydrophobia.
But I thought Suzura knew Bellerophon. That's the
Suzura
thing.
does know Bellerophon, but she's over in that group now. Remember she stayed over in Porthos.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, she's over there.
Okay, I'll make a ridiculous. I'll make a ridiculous character.
Yeah, you had one. We already talked about it. But I forgot what it was.
But the MC Untouchable?
Something like that, yeah. It was something, Michael Jackson or something. I don't know. It was something hilarious.
Yeah. He's an Indian Untouchable, and his catchphrase is "You can touch this."
There you go. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's funny.
I'll do the accent when I play it. So
perfect, man.
all right.
So we're gonna jump over. Good night, guys. We're gonna jump over to Brian.
All right, good night.
All right, have a good night.
Krill.
Bye, guys.
Right, Krill.
Okay.
I'm sorry, John. We haven't gone to you yet. Krill.
That's fine. I'm good.
We'll do about 15 minutes of them, and then try and conclude the puzzle with Jonathan. So
Not gonna be pretty good.
Ephialtes. You there, Brian? I can't tell because your camera's on.
I'm here.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, I'm here.
You see the line come crashing down out of the ship. The battle main does a Superman entry where it hits the ground and breaks the fucking ground for no reason. And
Did I land on a lizard?
oh yeah, he also crushes one of the Velociraptors underneath his weight as it was trying to eat a child or something equally awful. So the dinosaurs, as he does this, the dinosaurs all stop at the same time and they look at him and they look over at the lion. And I'm not talking about the lion; I'm talking about the big lion that Krill is inside of. So what do you guys do? The dinosaurs are all stopped.
Krill.
They stop rampaging for a second, but it's
Where
more like
are you,
they're
Krill?
getting ready to attack you.
This single dead lizard is but a message for you to stop this heinous crime. You kill men, women, children for your desires.
Communists! We are killing communists.
Their ideology is of no consequence. They are men.
Like speaking in a microphone in the black line.
So you hear the amplified voice of Krill coming out of the Black Lion.
There are no robots.
Oh my
They can be changed. Their hearts can be swayed, but not by death and killing. You murder innocent men and women. You don't even fight the warriors of the land. This is a heinous crime, Krill, and I will accept nothing but utter surrender of your people, and them returning to their homeworld.
Alfred limps over to you, and he's like, ouch. He's like, these communists bite hard, Krill.
Yes,
This has
sir.
nothing to do with ideology. Merely the murder of men.
No,
I cannot
what
for these
is going
communists.
on here is lunch.
Lion, you're right. You're right, Lion. You're absolutely right. These guys have lost their mind. We just fought this lightning man. I don't know what's going on here, but we need to stop this. There are too many people dying for nothing.
Alfred goes, you guys lost my mind. They're delicious. You should try them. And he kicks
You're murdering
over
men.
the corpse of
Cannot-
some random patron of the mall in Ephialtes' direction.
You are murdering men. Random men, women, and children.
We are eating
None of them deserve.
normal walking dinner plates. With
So if we turn this ideology around, would you be very happy if humanity came to your planet and merely ate your men, your women, and your tiny little dinosaur children? Would you be happy and well if we ate them for what?
And then we moved them with the cattle.
Weren't we attacking this city? Wasn't this what we were here to do? This is Alfred.
No, the mission. You were led astray by your insane friend, Alfred. You are killing innocent men, women, and children. You did not even attack the cause of this communism.
Bellerophon wanted us to attack the city.
You listened to Bellerophon's every word? Are you now butt buddies? I don't remember you being overly fond.
If it provides me the excuse to eat, yes.
The excuse to kill innocents.
These innocents
You
will have
murder
spices.
innocents. And your excuse of communism is nothing more than a thin-sheeted lie.
Lion,
Or if you truly cared
Lion.
about the ideology,
You don't understand, Lion. They were using credit cards. Ah! He tosses another corpse in Ephialtes' direction.
they may have been using credit cards, but the government is at fault, not the people. You do not stop the source of the problem, which is what the armies were sent here to do. Not exactly, but something to this effect. You have lost your way, Krill, without someone behind you to temper your ideology. You are now eating innocent, using communism as a lie, twisting your friends and allies as a... well, at least... I'm not even sure if you're
I'm pretty sure I sold you some spices before, and you weren't arguing when you were tasting them.
Spices.
Man.
I remember those spices.
What do you think?
Now you only sell drugs in the term, in a hidden term under spices.
Did you hear me, Lion? What do you
use
think those
human
spices
flesh.
are made of?
You use human flesh for your spices?
Here's the thing. We sell the spices in exchange for literal people.
The question,
we
Krill,
turn the people into more spices, and where we turn, make and sell more spices.
Business you answered my question, Krill. I was very confused on whether I should end this amicably. But now I see that none of you should live. You are a menace to humanity, and I must kill you.
Lion, hold on a second. You know Krill. You know Krill.
Are you insane? They eat men and turn them into twisted spices. They probably eat your kind, and then turn them into spices.
No.
Not saying.
Dwarves are too tough. They don't taste good.
You see, dwarves are too tough.
You're just fine.
It's like
eating men.
It's not good. Not good for you.
Not good.
This, the humans gladly sell us their people. They gladly sell us.
Gavlan walks.
I'm sure certain.
Gavlan walks up to the line. Gavlan wheels. Gavlan deals. You wheel, I deal. And he opens up his jacket, and you see some really powerful swords in there, Lion.
Don't hurt Gavlan.
I see you give me the means to end this conflict.
Actually, he's asking for souls. He sells in souls.
Hey, wait, how do you know that?
You heard him earlier.
Oh,
you guys spoke to Gavlan for a little while before the lightning attacked you.
Right, that's right.
Gavlan wants souls. Many souls.
So I immediately go for a blade. I immediately give me one of the blades, Gavlan. I will.
The blade costs 20 XP.
A day. I'll take it.
Alfred is like, you see, you are a good capitalist like the rest of us. Carry on. The dinosaurs start killing people again.
No. Alfred.
Page 143 of the annual title. The Beak of Bath Farouk. I have no idea what it does. Have fun.
Alfred, listen to me. They may not be. I request kindly that you leave these people. I do not.
If you're having so much of a trouble having the concept of being eaten or eaten, then how about this? I currently have come up with an idea to storage many, many goods into this very fine mobile contraption. How about you assist me with collecting those goods, and we will stop with the current process of having lunch.
You want to collect the corpses of humans.
No, I said the goods that lay in some vault.
Oh,
Surely there's a bank here, or some vault of treasures.
You want me to help you rob them. Robbing them is not quite as twisted as consuming them and eating them. This I will not help you with. He grabs the lizard that he crushed and he removes its jaw. You like to eat everything you come across, don't you, Krill? Doesn't this look delicious to you? He's holding the lizard's head, the raptor's head. Don't you want to eat this? Doesn't it look scrumptious?
You notice that the rest of the dinosaurs don't really give a shit. They're almost like, mm.
You need to have mistaken something, Lion. Let me repeat this in all perfect clarity. We imagine eating you. Not now, maybe not even tomorrow. But eventually, we do think of eating you.
Well, Krill, as I now am in battle, I see around me countless dead families. And I am sorry, Ephialtes, but I see no reason to not do this.
Well, after what he just said, I can't really defend him.
Flee to your planet. For now, I release Battle Ray. And everything here will cease.
Okay, you guys hear an explosion behind you. Basically, the entire, like the mall itself, basically collapses. Like the walls on the mall basically fall over and smash down right next to the Voltron lion, and two fire giants step into the mall. I'll show you what they look like. And two of these motherfuckers, they're on the roll 20. Step into the mall and point it right at you guys, and lift up their mallets and howl these battle cries and charge right at you. So we'll pick that up next week.
So this actually makes it simple for me. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm literally just going to grab Ephialtes and leave.
So two fire giants attack all of you. Okay, so dinosaur, human, every last one of you is being attacked by fire giants. Cool. By the way, are in the employ of Bellerophon right now. So, Tyler, page 143 is the weapon that you purchased from Gavlan.
Thank you. And dude.
Okay, so those of you who are repeating that, you've got nothing accomplished. So 1 XP each.
God damn it! We still have 10 minutes for me to kill Jonathan.
I gotta give Jonathan
Again.
guys. Jonathan, take over DMing the puzzle for John.
Hopefully it can be finished. John?
Brain, you can hang around, or
you ready?
You can go, dude. It's all good.
All
right.
Man, I'm not feeling good at all.
You good, Brian?
John?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Brian, you good?
I'm here. I'm good.
You got your 1 XP, and we'll pick up next week. Everyone's together, so it's going to be a fucking giant clusterfuck next week. So it should be good fun. Lots of PvP also. I pretty much imagine everyone's going to be fighting each other. So that's going to be good fun.
143 of what book?
Page 143 of the annual. The DCC RPG annual. The Beak of Vapun.
Well, it
Sorry?
kind of sucks that I can't fucking level up sooner, but hey, this might make up for it.
Okay, Jonathan, pick up where you left off last week. Describe where you're at with John, and see about finishing. I'll keep recording until you're done.
All right.
Through this portion.
John, you're
Yeah.
in the middle of the very floating rock with countless pillars. Up above, a dark swirling cloud.
Okay. He was hovering above the ground, just under the hands or something like that, and he was flying towards the doors at high speed.
I thought you were crawling, but okay.
Well, he has fly for like a couple of hours, so instead of just crawling, he's just flying. He's flying on the ground. Like
So
he's just
you're flying between the two skeletal hands.
I'm trying to keep as much distance between me and the hands as possible.
All right. So you go through almost all the pillars.
Yeah.
No, actually through all the pillars. And you reach the door.
Okay.
What do you do next?
Well, do I see anything on the door?
It looks like just a regular door, except for at the top an eye. The stone eye.
It's an eye, a stone eye?
Yes.
All right. Do I see any markings on the door?
Nope.
Hmm. Hey Zeus. What is the eye looking like? In what direction is the eye facing?
It looks like a closed eye.
You know what? I'm just gonna try knocking.
Just knocking.
Yep, he's gonna knock.
Hey, Uncle, check your phone, Uncle.
Okay.
Zeus, come on, buddy.
Okay. I think Zeus thinks he's a
Roll
dog.
for intelligence.
Sometimes.
John?
It was random, dude.
John? You there?
One second. Wait, 1 second, Tyler. Did John vanish?
Not sure.
John.
John, you there?
I think Zeus took out the microphone. Give him a minute. Hold on, Ty. John? John?
John?
John? John? John is never going to get through this puzzle.
Mm.
This is exactly what happened last time. He disconnected right as soon as we got into the puzzle.
Yeah.
John.
I think you guys might have to do your puzzles first.
He's disconnecting on purpose to not. He's giving himself more time.
That's what Felix thinks. So, John!
Yeah, I literally have a blade chaos for the line. Great.
It was completely random. So was Tyler's. So was Brian's blade. I just chose them randomly. But these are named.
What do you have?
blades.
It's the beak of Vaferok. His goal is literally just to destroy Justicia and reestablish the scavengers of Laferric.
Whatever that is.
I mean, I don't know what that means, but
No one does.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But okay.
Oh, there goes John. All right then.
Yep.
John doesn't come back quickly. So once again, John is stalled from finishing his. He will be trapped inside the world engine forever. Felnox will never leave, thanks to Zeus the cat. So, all right, guys, I'm going to end this here. Good night. I'm going to stop the recording.
Yeah.